What's up? I'm Spenny. I got my boy Josh on the line.
How you doing?
We're back with another guitar versus synthesizer battle, and this time we're covering songs off one of my favorite video games of all time with probably my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. I'm talking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Josh, you ready to spin that wheel?
Spin that wheel, boy.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready. Drum roll.
Yes, yes, yes!
Oh, there you go. Curveball.
Ooh. This might be a tough one.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really weird one.
Well, we're gonna go get our covers started. Josh, I'll see you in a few weeks, but for the viewer, it'll be a cutaway.
Godspeed. Good luck.
We're back, and what was instantaneous in the edit was, what, like 6 months for us? How you doing, man?
I am very well. Thank you so much for having me back. Instantaneous in the edit and far too long in the process.
What I'm gonna do here is drop in the little conversation we had after saying goodbye the last time. We should figure out if we can actually do this.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. That was the only track on the entire thing when you sent me the listing where I was like, that seems like it'll be a fucking impossible.
But we did it anyways. Bring the Noise. It's a collaboration between the thrash metal legends Anthrax and the hip hop pioneers Public Enemy. And the song pretty much sounds like a mashup of those two genres. The song, it has many parts to it. There's an intro with a blast beat. There are several rap verses. There are several choruses that have gang vocals on them. There's drum break with even more raps on top of it. There's a solo and there's an outro. How did you feel about doing all that stuff?
The way you describe the song is pretty complex, but from the perspective of someone who plays instruments that are more focused on harmony and melody, the song is extraordinarily simple, and I think that's where a lot of the challenges that I ran into happened.
That's really true. Guitar in the original is a lot more like rhythmic and djenty than it is melodic.
Yeah, you know, despite it having kind of like metal or rock and roll instrumentals, the song is definitively designed for rap music and rapping over and hip hop and stuff like that. And so I think that created a bunch of challenges.
So we knew this was going to be a monster production task for both of us, and I don't think either of us would really claim we're the greatest producers. So we called up our old friend Simon to lay down the raps for us, and then we just had to take care of the entire rest of the production. Josh, tell me how you started to tackle this monster task.
In brief, I wanted, since we've done a few other challenges, I thought I would take like further kind of out gambles in terms of what I was capable of. My father, who is the proud owner of an upright bass, had been leaving it at my house, and I said, hey, I've got this upright bass sitting around that I can barely play. It would be an absolute shame if I didn't incorporate this. I wanted to divert from a lot of the themes of the music, but what I ended up with was still, I feel, still rap and metal in a totally different way. I think I've teased enough in that case.
Bass, how low can you go? Death row, what a brother know. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal. The young cannibal, the Public Enemy #1. 5-0 set free, and I got none. Can I tell them that I'm living if I had a gun? But it's the wax of the Terminator X spawn. Now they got me in a cell, not because they sell, cause a brother like me said, well, Americans are prophet and I think you ought to listen to what I can say to you. What you want to do is follow for now. Power of the people say, make a miracle, deep pump the lyrical like it's back all in. We're gonna win, check it out, y'all. Here we go again. Turn it up, bring the noise, 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 turn it up,
Jazz
bring the
Cafe
noise, turn it up, bring the noise, turn it up. If I'm mad at them back, cause a brother is mad at them, mad at the back that's corrupt like a senator. So on a roll, but you treat it like soap on a roll, cause the beats and the lines are so dope. Listen for lessons, I'm staying inside, using the critics or I'm blasting before. They'll never care for the brothers and sisters across the country as it's a whole war. We got to demonstrate, they're gonna have to wait till we get Radio stations, I question the blackness of calls so black. We'll see if they play this. Turn it up, bring the noise. 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 Turn it up.
Absolutely.
If a man in front of me, the crowd runs me, my DJs warn me, sex, I call him, you know, he can cut a record from side to side, so with the ride, the glide, you be sicker than a suicide, soul control, because the father of the roll, music for what you preach, you call a band man, making abuse, confusing, what do you do, you know, you call them demos. We write demos too. What you gonna do, guys, not ready, you read it for Sunny Bono, piece for you, running MC, for Sunday teacher can be a band, stand on stone feet, get it to your seat, piece for Airbnb, class for Anthrax, still to rock bells, ever forever, universal, it will sell, time for me to exit, Terminator exit, turn it up, bring the noise, 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 turn it up.
Yeah, this is a solo bit.
It kept it simple.
Yeah.
From coast to coast,
Where's the real?
like a comatose stamina man. The beats sick with close toast, weapons of pizzazz, but last pretty fast, roll with the rock stars. We got to plead the fifth, you can investigate. Don't need to wait, get the record straight. Hey, posse in effect, got the flavor. Terminator, next side checks, play to get paid. Gotta check it out, not on the avenue. Magazine or two is dissing me and dissing you. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Both pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Pretty cool, right?
This like jazz cafe. Oh, gypsy punk is the genre, but you don't want to say gypsy anymore. So like Romani punk? I don't know.
Can we have that? Can we have that in the video?
Oh, we'll see how I feel.
I think it's funny and it's woke, roughly.
The genre's still called that. Then I guess that's kind of just the way words work, huh? So that was like 100% acoustic?
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, I used the upright bass for all the bass. I used a classical guitar for all of the instruments, including the drum fill that occurs in the start of the second verse for a few bars. And that also includes, as you noticed, the DJ scratching sound that occurs during one of the choruses.
DJ scratching the strings.
I just scratched the strings and put the mic really close up to it while I like fingernailed it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was way less inspired when it came to what I used for the DJ scratching noises.
Nope. Yeah.
Ready to get into mine?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fucking ready. Let's listen.
I had a pretty solid idea going into this because in my mind of kind of like heavy rap, heavy metal, there was a sort of third genre in this triangle that was like
New metal.
It was like heavy breakbeat stuff. So I was like specifically thinking like Fat of the Land era Prodigy, you know, like Smack My Bitch Up and Firestarter and Breathe. There's a lot of 303 in it. Something to look out for is that my hand is all fucked up when I'm turning the knobs because I took a spill on my BMX.
Local man cannot produce synthesizer only cover of Bring the Noise by Public Enemy and Anthrax because he takes a spill on his BMX.
Given we're covering rap music and I needed DJ scratches, I busted at the Casio Rapmen and ended up using it for, I think about 4 different parts in the finished piece.
Yeah, amazing. Let's have a listen. Oh, okay.
Bass, how low can you go? Death row, when a brother knows. Once again, back is the incredible, the rhyme animal, the uncannibal, the Public Enemy
That
number
bass is
1.
tight.
5 said freeze, and I got numb. Can I tell them that I really never had a gun? But it's the wax of the Terminator X1. Now they got me in the cell, cause because they sell, cause a brother like me said, well, there comes a prophet and I think you wanna listen to what he can say to you. What you wanna do is follow for now. Power of the people say, make a miracle, deep pump the lyrical, black is back, all in, we're gonna win, check it out. Yeah, yo! Here we go again. Turn it up! Bring the noise! Turn it up!
That Rapmen, it's got a real, again, kind of this like jock jam vibe to it. I'm into it.
Never better than that, cause a brother is madder than matter. The fact that's correct. rough like a senator.
You got this like halftime, almost like a trap beat.
Beats and the lines are so dope. Listen for lessons, I'm staying inside music. The critics are all blasted before. They'll never care for the brothers and sisters across the country. Has us up for the war. We got to demonstrate. Come on now, they're gonna have to wait till we get it right. Radio stations, I question the blackness. They'll call them some black, but we'll see if they play this. Turn it up.
Yeah, this is sick.
Bring the noise.
Super sick.
Turn it up. Bring the noise.
Nice. The Rapmen.
Get from in front of me. The crowd runs to me, my DJ is warm. He's X, I call him Norm, you know. He can cut a record from side to side. So with the ride to glide, you keep my safer than a suicide. Soul control, he is the father of rock and roll. Music for what you call a band, man. Making the music abuse, but you can do it, you know. You call him demo. But we ride limos too. What you gonna do? Rap is not afraid of you. Beats for Sonny Bono.
Shout out to Simon. I mean, this sounds fucking awesome.
Stand on its own feet. Get out of your
really
seat.
good.
Beats for Eric.
These are not easy lyrics.
Wax for Anthrax, still get rocked up. Ever forever, universal will sell. Time for me to exit. Terminator exit. Turn it up. Make the noise. Turn it up. Make the noise.
Here we go. Oh yeah. This is some real synth nerd stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got filters, the whole thing, yeah.
From coast to coast, so you start being like a comatose. Damn, my man, the beat's the same with the Bose toast. Rock with some pizzazz, it will last while you ask. Roll with the rock stars. So then we got accepted. We got to plead the fifth, we can investigate. Don't need to wait, get the record straight. Hey, prices in the back got the flavor. Terminator X to sign checks, play to get paid. We gotta check it out, down on the avenue. A magazine that do is dissing me and dissing you. Yeah, I'm telling you.
In the best way possible, this sounds like 90s spy music. Like, I don't even know. Oh, here we go. Nice. Manual breakbeat here. Cool. Ooh, ending it with the cowbell.
Gotta have the cowbell, man.
That was super sick.
Thanks, dude.
I'm gonna come clean here. I'm gonna wear my heart on my sleeve for this one. I was certain, given some of the tasks that I took on in this, I was like, I'm gonna win this for sure. I genuinely thought that I had this in the bag, and now I don't feel that way.
Do I feel like I have it in the bag? No, I feel like my breakbeats are terrible. When it comes to the gameplay, you transformed it so much more than I did. Like, I feel like I played it pretty safe, but
I don't know that you did, man. It sounds definitely unique. I'm really glad that both of the productions we put out are like,
I don't think they could be more different.
not the same. Yeah. They're pretty like. In fact, I think that's kind of the spirit of this competition.
I would agree. On that note, first of all, again, a big shout out to our friend Simon for laying down the rap. He has to both imitate Chuck D, pioneer hip hop legend, and also the lead singer of Anthrax rapping. I can remember this guy's name. They're a band, and that's a hard thing to do. Imitate two rappers, and he did a pretty good job, I say. And in two different styles.
I want to say that Simon did a stellar job. Not only was he flexible with just doing the rap, but he was flexible with the two styles we put out. And I apologize to any of the diehard Anthrax fans listening to this, but the singer of Anthrax is, after careful examination of the song, which I needed to do in order to produce this, the lead singer of Anthrax is objectively a terrible rapper. His rap lines are not good, and they're difficult to follow because they're poorly written. And Simon did a stellar job, I think, on both of our tracks at reproducing his unique style.
At the end of the day, I'd say we all won because us three friends got to work on this project together.
I think that's, yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe we'll make more. This took 6 months.
What did you use for the... Wait, let me...
Rapmen has orchestra hits, which I use a lot of, and it's full scale of so you can play it melodically.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's a dun 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 dun. That's what the Rapmen.
Yeah. In the chorus, yeah.
Dude, that's so sick. Like the Rapmen is.
The Rapmen came through.
You can cut the Rapmen is the MVP of your whole thing. By the way, no disrespect to Simon, who is also the MVP, but the Rapmen is also really the MVP.
You know what? I will just call them the Rapmen. The Rapmen are the MVP.
The Rapmen.